The man was shocked to see that after 3 years of pregnancy his wife suddenly gave birth to 9 eggs. He instantly became the laughingstock of everyone around him. People mocked that his wife was even better at laying eggs than a hen. At the same time the scheming woman lied, saying the wife had never been pregnant at all, and that the eggs were planted there to trick everyone. As expected, the man flew into a rage when he heard this. To break the wife completely, the scheming woman cooked the eggs into omelets, pretending it was for her health, and forced her to eat them. When the wife stood up to check on her children, she found the cradle empty. She demanded to know where they were, but the scheming woman acted clueless. The wife suddenly remembered the egg soup she had just eaten, and nausea overwhelmed her. Then she heard the scheming woman say 3 eggs were still intact, and that the man had taken them. She rushed to stop him. At that moment the man was preparing a banquet, planning to serve the eggs that had taken 3 years to bear to his guests as delicacies. The wife begged him desperately, telling him those eggs were her children, but the man refused to believe a word. With no other choice, the wife revealed her identity, saying she was the dragon goddess who had vanished 1,000 years ago. Back then she had plucked her own dragon scales countless times, selling them to fund his career. Her scales not only restored youth, but could heal all human illnesses, and so whenever they appeared, they became treasures everyone fought to obtain. Yet all of her sacrifices had been stolen by the scheming woman, who claimed every credit as her own. The scheming woman then went further, throwing the dragon eggs into boiling oil right in front of her. When the eggs were cooked, the guests rushed to taste the so-called dragon eggs. The wife tried to stop them, but she was powerless. After eating the dragon eggs, the guests all boasted that they felt renewed energy. The wife broke down, watching her unborn children being devoured before her eyes. But the guests were still unsatisfied. They fought for more pieces from the pot, and the scheming woman even offered one to the man. The wife pleaded with him to spare the children, reminding him that 5 years earlier she had given up her dragon core to save his life. The man dismissed her words as nonsense, and accused her of lying again. She argued with all her strength, but he had already been deceived by the scheming woman, convinced his recovery came from a famous doctor. His mother-in-law had long despised the wife, calling her useless, and she smashed one of the dragon eggs on the floor. The crowd mocked her too, saying it was bad luck to treat eggs as children. The wife held the broken egg in agony, knowing her children would have hatched into human form in 3 days, yet no one was willing to believe her. The scheming woman sneered that she was insane. In despair, the wife asked her husband if in his eyes she was nothing more than a madwoman who laid eggs. The man showed no regret, instead saying she had only disgraced him. In that moment the wife finally saw his true face. She declared angrily that he would regret it one day, but he laughed her off without care. Amid the mocking of the guests, he picked up the last dragon egg. That egg was the wife's final hope. She struggled to snatch it back, but her mother-in-law shoved her to the ground. Fresh from childbirth, she had no strength left to fight. The man mocked her sanity again, and raised the egg high in his hand, ready to smash it. The wife finally collapsed in complete despair.